So Sophie Cunningham and Caitlin Clark are obviously two players on the Indiana Fever. We all know that. We all know they are players on that Fever team. And Sophie Cunningham is somebody who who is signed to play in Project B, which is obviously a really important league for the WNBA players right now because it's making them a shitload of money. I'm going to be honest, it is making them a ton of money. And when it came to Sophie Cunningham didn't. The reason why she didn't go play in Unrivaled is she basically said it doesn't pay us. It doesn't pay her enough. She as good as confirmed that she got paid more from her other off-season things than she got paid from Unrivaled, which I think she was getting. She probably got paid about a couple $100K, maybe $150K a year for the couple of months in Unrivaled. And she's probably, I'd say, if you're asking me for my predictions, I think Sophie Cunningham is probably making somewhere between 1.5 to 2 million in endorsements, pre-tax, pre-agents fees, like in some of these endorsements deals, like I kid you not, you have a agency will contact your agent and you have to pay the agency fees, then your agent's fees, and then you get the money. Like it's kind of some mad things. But no, I would say over $1 million last year Sophie Cunningham's made. That would be my prediction. But I'd say that's the most she's made in her career. But this is her talking about Project B, and she did confirm, in fact, that Caitlin Clark will not be playing in Project B. Let's take a listen.
In Nashville, then people can go overseas too. But this is a whole new one, and this one offers a lot of money, and that's why people are like moving towards this.
And this is also different than Unrivaled.
Completely different.
So how many like floating leagues are there? 3?
I would say that like a lot of the American players are doing, or I would say the majority is 2.
Okay.
Hey, what about AU? What about Athletes Unlimited? You know what? It's giving them somewhere to play in America, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, Ariel Atkins is playing it. There's a couple of players in AU.
Okay.
But I think there's going to be a lot of people switching over.
That's cool.
So like, here's my thing. So all these leagues are great, but at the end of the day, like if you don't have the W, you don't have the platform.
And the fact is that why does Sophie Cunningham have to be the only person that makes sense? And is like, if there's no WNBA, none of these leagues matter. Like, none of these leagues matter. None of this money matters. And yet there are people involved in these leagues that I'm fully convinced want the WNBA gone.
Right.
So you don't have the eyes. You don't have the recognition.
That's right, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
You have the W.
Yeah. I tried to get her to like play in this one. She's like, no.
I saw Kelsey Mitchell's playing.
Yeah.
So I tried to get her to play and she was like, no. My guess is that my entire guess is that Caitlin Clark only cares about the WNBA as she should. As she should. There is still a big but there. Until her WNBA play is negatively affected by taking an off season off, and we couldn't tell last year because she got injured, she will continue to not play in these leagues, as will Angel Wilson. I think Sabrina Ionescu, for the first time in her career, had a season-by-season regression. I know she shot worse in 2023 than she did in 2024, but she was much better in 2024. So it's one of those things there when you're looking at it, she's probably like, oh, it's not worth it. Angel Wilson doesn't play much ball in the offseason. She did play in China for one offseason, and between her, I think that may have been between her rookie and sophomore or second year or second and third year. But other than that, she's like, nah, let me just go playing the W. I'll make enough from endorsements. Because in fairness, Aja was good right away. But it is an interesting one to see here that Caitlin will not be playing in Project B. And I think it's probably right to make that decision now, not to commit early. I think there's a good chance Caitlin plays in Project B if she has a regression year. Like if Caitlin, there's no way Caitlin drops to like a non-all-star unless she gets hurt. We all know that. But if Caitlin goes, let's say she drops to out of the all WNBA teams, she's on neither all W team. And if that happens, then we're saying, okay, okay, what are we doing about this now? Like, there has been a regression since playing in Iowa and coming straight in. There has been a regression over the 2 seasons. Like, how to stop the regression, play more basketball. And again, I don't think we will know whether that's going to happen until the end of the season because she was injured all last season. So that would be my assumption, is that Caitlin is not making that decision anytime soon. Like, Caitlin will not be making a decision about whether or not she's going to be playing in Project B or Unrivaled until the end of the season. And I also think her decision is going to be made not necessarily based on how much money she gets paid, unless Project B goes. If Project B offers her 50 million, she's playing. Like, let's be completely real. If they offer her 50 million, she's playing. But like, if they're offering her maybe 4 or 5 million, it's probably not worth it unless you kind of like, you feel like you have to be there. And at the end of the day, look, if it turns out that she's had a negative season, she'll weigh up whether or not Project B or Unrivaled or Athletes Unlimited is the best option for her. Because at the end of the day, you are like, she's trying to be the best player, greatest WNBA player of all time, not be the best Project B player of all time. She's already made enough money that she never has to work another day in her life. Like, we can be completely honest here. Caitlin Clark does not have to work another day in her life. Her kids are going to be sorted with the amount of money that she's made. If she's anyway smart with money, she already has generational wealth. She's easily made pre-tax 25 million in her career. And that's a minimum 25 million. It's being conservative. And if you're smart about things, you're good. You're good. Like, smart with your investments, you're completely fine. That being said, though, you have got a situation now where she's not going to be playing, as of right now, she's not going to be playing in Project B. Project B will leave spot open for her, because I don't think those last couple of spots in Project B are going to be filled out until after next WNBA season. I think they're signing all of their like stars right now. And I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, that is the video. LeBron James just had a game-winning assist to end his, like, LeBron James having with a game-winning buzzer beater assist to stop the point streak is madness. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. I'll see you guys.